look at adding text, transitions, and just some of the extra options here in WeVideo as well. So adding text to your screen is actually quite simple. You're going to click on the text menu on the left-hand side. You'll notice that there's different options for titles. This is just a simple text box. You can have motion text boxes. You can also have like a little bit more fancy screens of text, and even like backgrounds with your text. There's rolling credits. So there's lots of different options here for text. I'll just look at like the captions for now and just choose something like this. Okay, we'll just choose this one. You can see that this does have some motion with the text. If I want to see it, I can see that this is how the text is going to show on the screen. If I want to add that to my video, I can add the text right down to any of the video lines. So if I wanted that to be, let's say I just added at the end of the video. So if the text is just on a main video line, it's going to have a black background. If I want my text to be on top of a picture or a video clip, I just add it to one of the tracks that is above the picture I want it to be on. And now when I move my playhead, you'll see that the text is actually going to show up on top of the picture. Now I can edit my text by double clicking on it, and you can make it bigger or smaller. And you'll notice too that I can move it around on the screen so it can be anywhere that I want. You can also rotate your text just like you would a picture. And if I click over here on the caption screen, I can also change the fonts of my text. So if I wanted, well, let's change the font first. So let's say I want it to be this font. And then I can change what it says right here. I'll say WeVideo project. I can also obviously change the color of that. So I could make it like maybe a blue. Okay, that's not really a great color for that, but of course you can change that, and you can also make the fonts bigger or smaller as well. So I could kind of make this, well, I guess I can change it to like 100 if I wanted, and just hit enter, and now it made the font bigger as well. So you can really move this as much as you want. I'm going to put it like right up here in the top. So when I preview it, I still have some audio going in there, but I'm going to leave that and hit save and leave that in my project right now. So you can do that with pretty much any text that you have here. If you know, a simple text box obviously works the exact same way. Some of the other extras that you might want to add into your video, one is transitions. Transitions are just what they sound like. It's sort of like the old PowerPoint transitions. So like in between clips, you could add transitions, and there's lots of different options here for transitions. So I'm going to choose the swap, and what you do is just drag the transition right between the clip on the timeline that you want to add it to. And now what you'll see is it does this. And it kind of gives that nice transition. So you can add transitions in between any clips that you want, just by dragging them right in. Also, you can add some extras here. So I'm going to look at extras. Extras are kind of like little clip art items that can float on the screen. So let's say it was like an arrow that I wanted to have on the screen. First of all, if I'm going to do an extra, I probably am going to want to add a new track for it. So I'm just going to make it a video track, and I'm just going to call it extra. And that track I would want to be on the top because I want my extra to be on top. So what I'm going to do is drag the extra down. Okay, and I will actually just clip this off because I don't really want it to extend after the video is done playing. And then I'm going to just double click on my extra so I can kind of edit that. First of all, here it is on the screen. I can kind of move it around to where I want it to be. And I think I'll change the color of it. We'll make it red. And if I click here, I can actually even add some motion to it. So I could say, you know, at the starting position, I actually would like it, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to actually want it right here. And then at the end position, I'm actually going to want it pointing over here. Okay, so basically now what's going to happen is it's see how the arrow is floating on the screen? So you can add animation to any of the objects that you have on your screen. I actually canceled that by accident, but so this is kind of fun to play with. You can have text call outs. There's not a ton in here, but there are, you know, a few options of things that you can add. Then the last thing that they have in WeVideo library is backgrounds. So a lot of times people will use this for text. So there's animated backgrounds, and then there's also solid colored backgrounds. So let's say, for instance, I liked this and I wanted to like put text over it. What I would do is move that down, put that right on a video line. And then I could take my text and put it right on top of that. And so now that's a nice background for my text. So sometimes people like to have just solid backgrounds for text. So this gives you that opportunity to add that to your video.